Once a country thought to be full of greenery, Bangladesh now has only 70.4% of its land covered by forest, where it should have 25% as the international standard. Once a country with 6 seasons, Bangladesh has now only 3: winter, summer, and the rainy season. The climate is changing rapidly. Why is that? One of the main reasons is global warming. According to the World Bank, Bangladesh contributes only 0.4% to the global greenhouse gas emissions, while it has marked 7th most vulnerable country to climate change. World Bank says the vulnerable population is being threatened, a large share of the GDP is lost, and much more. Steps taken by the government are mention-worthy: plantation, protecting biodiversity, promoting high-yielding varieties crops, building shelter centers in coastal areas, and much more. Despite all of this, everything falls apart when you have a problem like corruption. Over the past years, corruption is being reported from every sector of Bangladesh, including the climate sector. A study by Transparency International Bangladesh says over 50% of the climate mitigation funds lost to corruption and mismanagement. Irregularities are being reported. People do not speak out against the corruption because they fear that if they spoke out, the government would assault them. And sometimes after anyone spoke out, the investigation are delayed or not even done. This makes the climate situation worse. After analyzing all these problems, we can now have a solution: privatization. If the government employs the private sector for climate change actions and give the fundings to them, they will be transparent and accountable to the people and the government both. The people will not fear to report. People can report irregularities and government can investigate. Because in this case, the government will not face any accusation and they can remain on power, right? This will make the private sector accountable and transparent, making the climate sector corruption less. And thereby, a corruption-less climate sector would attract more foreign direct investment and domestic investment. Also, the private sector engagement will attract a great private sector funding to the climate change actions. By decreasing the amount of corruption, the climate action plans taken by the government will be much more effective, and we will expect to solve the problem soon.